given me off-label. I didn't know that's a problem, but that's when I lost 60 pounds that year. And, you know, I assumed cancer was consuming me and so on, but no way, I put it all back, as you mentioned. But it was a difficult year. It was depressing, and it wasn't the fault of the laureateship. When I was elected, I wanted to use the laureateship as a kind of platform, which other people have done. Robert Hass, when he was poet laureate, started a newspaper column of poems, which really got around everywhere. And Robert Pinsky was probably the best at all. He got everybody to read their favorite poems and then made anthologies out of them. Most people are laureate for 2 years, some for 1 year like me. And he was 3 years. And he was on NPR a lot, talking with great intelligence about poetry. And when I went first to Washington, Bob Edwards interviewed me, and we talked about maybe a weekly program and other things. And I suggested, I think Bob Edwards' cable, satellite radio network collapsed, and I didn't hear from him. Other things collapsed, and I let them collapse. I felt bad about it. And, there have been many laureates, like W.S. Norman last year, who have just done the minimum, and that's what they expected all along. I wound up doing the minimum, but not being happy about it. There are things you have to do. You have to pick poets for reading, you judge a contest. They're good things to do. I didn't feel that I did them as well as I could have, or would have a year or so later. And by the way, the next year, they had an old man from New Hampshire, and they asked me and other people to come up with somebody, and they suggested a younger woman from the West Coast. And guess who wound up as poet laureate? Charlie Simmons. For one were there. 10 years younger than I am, but he wasn't a kid. Anyway, they finally got Kay Bryant, who is a bit younger and from the West Coast, and who will be reading at the end of the month, as Mike told you. And she was quite active.